Welcome back, Rare Talks. You already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you go over to the Spotify, check out the exclusive episodes that we got on the Spotify. And today I'm joined by a special guest. I was meant to have this guest on my show from nearly 2 years ago. 2 years ago, you know. 2 years ago. And now we finally got him. Introduce yourself, my brother.
Hey, I'm the horny pastor, actor, artist, entertainer in my passport. However, since lately, me take up some red pill conversation, and me reach us.
I'm never gonna lie. Content 10 out of 10. So you don't see it yourself. So I saw a clip recently. I saw a clip, and it said women that sleep around and don't have emotions. What's your thoughts on women that sleep around and don't have emotions?
Women that sleep around, it's very difficult for them to peer bond with a man after a while if them decide to have a relationship. Because more time, you have to understand, say, if a girl don't want to have a relationship and she do anything she want to do, that's fine. But if one of these girls that say they don't want to have a relationship now, and then later on in life, they want it after them done run down the road, have sex with 15, 20, 30, 40 man, then that'll go affect them in the future.
Like being able to bond and to be with someone and build like a platonic relationship because they're so used to going around with different men. And because some men might even have a hold over her. Yeah. Because a man might have dealt with her in a way and he still kind of got a hold over her. Because, you know, every man's got one gal out there that he's got a hold over her. That could be 10, 15 years from now.
Let me tell you a story where something will happen to me. All right, me personally, I love slimmers. Any girl I talk to has to be a slimmers. Perfect looking, flat belly, everything perfect looking. If I can't get that, I'm just cool. So now I'm about this Frenchie. Man, she hot. Anyway, this girl dumped me after a while, bro. She dumped me because I wasn't violent enough. I'm pissed because I'm violent. I'm really, really violent. If you want me to be. But me never know. Like, I'm a short temper, I snap quick. But this young lady, one night me and her make love and said so, you know what I mean? Whenever over her and she grabbed my hand and so on. So, I said, right. Boy, shot her a couple bucks and she like it and all these things, you know. I said, right. I was mad, man. Anyway,
no, it's real like that because some women, I met a girl like that. She said, you're not man enough because you're not brucking me up. I want you to bruck me up. And I looked at her and I thought, you know, the thought went through my head, you know, but I thought, I can go prison, you know. I can go prison. I said, is it worth it, brother? Because you might go too far. You might not know your own strength.
That's right.
And then you might, like, nah. I said, nah, I can't even do it. And I just simmered back. And she didn't even really want to ramp with me after that.
She done with me. She told me, say I wasn't, what she said? She said her first boyfriend, he was a R man, graper man. He graped every time. So even sometimes when me and her in the bed, we are stemmed from the fact we say X might have a hole on her.
Yes.
So it reached me now because she used to get broke up, take the nanny from like stuff like that. So she told me say her last boyfriend, our first boyfriend used to hold and take the thing. So more time when me and her in the bed and she naked, it's like she ain't making a move. Like she want me to
kind of move.
Take it.
Yeah.
Not move to it, just take.
Like
I can't do that, brother.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Jail and me not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Rough up. Come on, me get turned off if it comes to the rough up because I want you to want it as much as I want it.
Yes.
But some people want it in a different way.
Yeah.
So to the conversation where you say that guy must have a hole on her
mentally.
Yeah.
And it's real, and I call it the imprinted woman. Imprinted woman to me is a woman that someone's done something to her and she wants it to be that way with everyone. And if she doesn't get it that way, then she feels like you're not the right person. And that's what happens when a woman sleeps around a lot. So the power of it is women say, oh, if men can do it, why can't we do it? But we're wired different.
That's right.
Like my mind's wired different to you.
And I don't think they know that. the ladies them don't know, say we make up different car. For example, even the way of having sex, we can have sex with a girl and still not really want to see her tomorrow or like her. When them have sex with a guy or when them cheat, them really like the guy. You see me? So it's a different, we can just, because them say ejaculation to men is like urination.
To a certain extent,
yes, because women would like to take a pee in a very clean toilet somewhere in the yard or in a clean, nice hotel room. They don't want to go to the gas station and take a piss in the dirty gas. It's like, so same thing, we will piss anyway. It's for the analogy of girls. We will piss, we'll bust a nut in any girl and them want to do a nice, you know what I mean? So we totally different in the wiring. We not catch feelings. All right, we do catch feelings, as you might know, but 2 years maximum down the line.
Yes, and after she's proven that she's good enough for man to give her them feelings. Because certain times you even with a gal for all a year and you're thinking, I can't really get too close to her, because she's acting crazy, like she's got something wrong with her. And another question that I wanted to ask. Do you think a lot of women are suffering with mental health because of this being too sexual with men?
Man, that's a lot. The reason why you hear me say it on the TikTok the other day, it was on the radio station, I was at, but I was clipped that I'm TikTok it, is because I know I have been with girls where not have high body count, and I've been with girls where have high body count. So when I come out and talk now, I not talk just from what me feel, me experience it, and me know that girls with high body count, they are very erratic, very mad, very crazy. And I've tested over the years, even before me know about the red pill things. I've been with girls, and this girl have sex with many men. By speaking to them, by being with them for like a while, you realize and them tell you about them X and this, 9X, 12X, 15X, some X what you know personally. And they're really erratic and mad and can't control themselves. But because them have too much partner and them say they eat sperm, turn them in a meal.
I explained that. So she got so much.
Yeah, she got different oil from different brothers. Then she start a lady they did an experiment on a lady that she had sex with a man when she was 16. She died at 82 or 84. When the autopsy run, that man's sperm was still in her brain from the age of 16. So let's say now 50 men have sex with a girl and ejaculate in her, or well, let's say she used condom with 10. So 40 men ejaculate in her over the period of time when she has sex. That means that she have 40 men in her head, a tug and war in her brain all over the place. Now me find she now, me not gonna get a good wife.
Never.
Because she have 40 attachments. Now me have 41 attachment. And maybe somebody, she have 74 attachment because she never tell me about some. The one night stand them and the one never wasn't a relationship.
Because a girl even said to me once, some sex is so bad that they don't even count as a body count. So when she said that to me, I got scared. Okay. Now I'm scared. Because some women are saying, that was so dead, I don't even class it as sex. So if I asked her, did you have sex 2 weeks ago? Because she's saying it was so bad. No, never.
All right. I have a similar story. I get with a girl that wanted to get a relationship out of me. It didn't work to a relationship, but she wanted to get married before she reached 10. So I made the 7th person, she says. So because it didn't go anywhere, she's still at 6. I was the 7th person.
How does that make any sense? Someone make that make sense to me. How?
She didn't want to reach 10, so maybe she had to. I don't know, but lady, mental
health, bro. And I've seen that a lot of these women are doing it, and I don't know if they're doing it for like to try and play, because sometimes women will play dumb to catch you, So they'll be like, "Oh, I'm so broke, I haven't got no money, life is so hard," but really their life's good. They're just saying that to you because they want to make you turn into the, yeah, I'm gonna come save you. I'm coming to save you.
Captain Save a Hoe?
Yeah. That cape got burnt a few years ago and I've lost it. If I see a girl and she's not with her faculties and I feel like her health's not, her mental health is not there, she's all over the place, I just avoid at all costs. And I think for a lot of men, they will see women like that and be like, yo, she's interested in me. He doesn't know she's using him at that moment for whatever reason that she's got. Whether it's the guy that she's with, he kind of left her for dead, and now she, because he's seen her for who she is, so he's like, yo, I don't want nothing to do with her. So you're thinking, because some girls, what they'll do is they'll be in a relationship with one man, they want to leave that man because he's clocked her. So she comes to you and then says a fake story. Oh, he was so bad to me. And then you're starting to feel sorry for her. Like, oh, man.
Happened to me, bro. Messed me up, too. Sorry for this nice chick, man. Her last boyfriend was a dog. Here I come. I will never do that to you, baby. You're too sexy. You're too nice. Get my little heart trampled upon many times over. So I learned that lesson, too.
Because you can't save a girl that doesn't want to be saved. You can't save a girl in general. She needs to go therapy and get the right help. I'm medically not even trained to help you. I am not medically trained to help you. I'll be honest. I haven't got the faculties and the patience to actually go through it with you. Yeah, take your medication. I haven't got it in me. So that's why I feel like for a lot of men, they need to be careful and wary of women that put them in them situations.
I have a thing called slap and go, you know. That's what I preach on the radio. I preach slap and go.
What's slap and go?
Slap and go, it's not necessarily for my man like myself who have got myself caught up into relationship and stuff like that. It's for young 20-year-old, the young youth then when I come up, if they ever get themselves into a relationship, it will slow down them life severely. And enough time, a relationship, a heartbreak take about 7 years to get over. Because in the meantime, you and the girl break up. That girl will be linking you back every time something is not working out there. And every time she links you back, you fall back into that pit that you're trying to climb out of. Because I used to go through that. I have a girl and she dumped me. But I love this girl. So every time I climb out of the pit halfway, she call me and sweet me up. We might link up, boom, boom, boom. But I'm back in that pit because she don't want me. So for young men to have girlfriends, let's say you're going to university now, and your girl start complaining, say, not enough time spent together. But you need to do these projects for your work.
Correct, yeah.
What are you going to do? If you don't spend the time with your girl, she's going to start straying and find other man that will mad you anyway. If you do spend the time with your girl,
then you feel
when you're sitting, so you're not going to be somebody in life. She going to dump you eventually and say, you didn't make nothing of yourself. And dump you for somebody who is making something of themselves. So you lose in the first and the last, and every part you lose. Them say again, women are the byproduct of success. So if you're successful, you won't have a problem getting the
women,
best girls.
The best. And you'd even get the best and the worst. You'd have a pick of variety.
That's right.
You can filter through what you want.
That is right.
Instead of having to suffer with what you're given. See, that's so for me, being successful and all that stuff, it comes with results for yourself, but first and foremost, that you feel like I've achieved a lot. So now, and that's why I feel like a lot of men are successful and you don't see them in like stable relationships. I understand it to a certain extent, because why should I settle down with a woman now and you reap the benefits of everything that I've done when you wasn't there at the beginning? Like, it's different if a woman was there with you at the bottom and she built with you and she saw the potential in you and you bust and she's there.
That's right.
Always take care of her no matter what. But I'm saying, I'm here now, and now you weren't even looking at me when I was down here. But now I'm up here, you're like, oh, remember me? And I'm like, yeah, I remember you. Slap and go. That's a slap and go. That's a slap and go. That is a slap and go, I'm not gonna lie. Because man liked you, but you probably weren't looking at me. So I see what you mean by that. I see what you mean by that.
What slap and go do as well. A slap and go prevent even domestic violence. Because I'm not saying it's right or wrong or whatever, but a man only hit a woman that he has feelings for. If a man don't hang around with a girl long enough to catch feelings for her, there won't be no domestic violence in the world. Because all right, check this. When a man meet a girl and start, after a while, after the girl give him enough sex, at the first part of the relationship, girl flood you with sex because they know what that do. That make you fall in love. The drawback on that now is when the man fall in love, him start act protective over what he loves.
Yes.
So two things. A man take care of what he loves. So financially he will fund what he loves, and then he protect sex, what he love. But the protection part, she ain't interested in that because he might tell her, I said, don't wear that. Don't go there. Who's that you're talking to? Stop texting this heap of guy, this heap of gram, naked on the gram. No, she don't like that. So obviously, when a man fall in love, it's a bad thing for his relationship because the woman don't like the way. It has to be a woman who has been well brought up. And even so, it could cause problem. You get protective. You dep on the Instagram every minute. You dep on the phone. You're not showing me no attention.
It's true.
Hey, this pussy watch, man. Man, watch my pum-pum. Then your name brand because she tell her friends them say, yeah, pum-pum watch, man, and make it. It don't make no sense having a relationship. So then, I was speaking to a girl on the Instagram and I said something about if our man tell her not to wear a pum-pum shorts or a body rider, just for that reason that he told her not to do it, she gonna do it.
Yeah, she's for the streets.
So these people now, we can't read mind and we don't know who is for the streets. So just brand it. Make a girl prove to me, say she worth it, instead of me a gear ratings where she never worked for.
Facts.
Now, that is what we men do. We love give this girl, yeah man, she nice dog, and give her ratings. Yeah, hey, girl, you're just pretty. That's all you know, you're pretty. And every girl pretty too. And every girl have a vagina. So your vagina ain't even special. Because guess what? Enough man get your vagina already. You're special if me alone get your pum-pum. So more time, we as men, we are go to give ratings to girl and we never. But the next thing, we never brought up well. So we don't know what to look for. Nobody never instruct us. We are fatherless youths. We come up in our society. If we're not a big brother or nothing like that. If we are the biggest brother, we are idiot in the dog.
Trust me.
Because no big brother never teach we. So the little brother them up them smart. As a matter of fact, we are here to teach the little brother them.
That's the whole point. Because I feel like there's certain games that if I would have known, you know.
Yeah.
There's lots of things I wouldn't have. There's lots of mistakes I wouldn't have made, you know. It's just little things like when a guy's playing mind games with you and trying to trick you. Like he's even playing the victim thing, telling me everything your ex done. I don't care about your ex. Like what's going on now? Like I want to know what's happening now. On the phone 2 hours, trying to make me feel sympathy. Then me being the guy, the captain say, well, I've put my cape on. I'm ready to protect you. Then she made up this story about, oh, he came round earlier. Can you come round and just spend some time with me? Now I'm all into your rapture. You know what I'm saying? No.
Young men need to know, and this is the next thing, female nature. Come and spend time studying female nature, bro. Hypergamy. If you know hypergamy means she's always looking for a better deal. Now, me not the richest man. So how me keep my woman? Me not think me can do that. Because suppose, all right, a woman will stay with you. If you're there on 50 grand, a woman will stay with you as long as the man will earn 80 grand don't make a move off her. So she'll stay with you if you earn 50 grand. But the man will earn 80 grand if he move at her.
Over.
Fucking hell, man. This is terrible. So slap and go, make your focus on your own life because vagina is not hard to get. Men need sex and girls make it so damn easy. Remember in the days, we used to have to marry to a girl if you get punani. No. We don't do nothing to get punani.
Trust me.
So girls make it bad for themselves by even this feminist thing with this ladies liberation and strong women and all these things. They make it easier, sexually liberated. They make it easier for us. And we are going to win in the long run. Because them want husband and we want sex. So them really think say, even though it's good to have a wife, no, it's not good. It's good to get girls. Because if you have a wife, you only can get sex when wifey wants sex. If you have girls, you get sex.
All around the clock.
I used to have 20 girls. So when we call 5 girls, I live in a Brixton, in my 20s. Me have 20 girls. So me go so and call, if me call 5 girl and them busy, me have 15 more to call. Me must sex tonight. Me must sex tonight.
Yeah.
Said he's got 20.
Pull up that song.
I do 22. He said you're 20, girl. Yes. He said no. I have to get pussy tonight. What's wrong with you?
Must. So, in a real life now, when I time my woman now, when me love, cry to me. You see a manipulation we I talk about and you're sorry for you and her. Cry to me. And says to me, say, you're hurting me with all these girls, blah, blah. You know, though? Start relinquish. Me find no reason. You call you, you're busy, me block you. Me no matter talk to you again. Delete your number. Because my girl cried to me. You know when me get born? When me only have one.
Man, and that's the problem. Man's actually changed. Man's wants to be the faithful guy. Man's giving it all to her, and she just dashed it away. And you know what? There's actually a reason behind that. Women love men that have lots of women.
Yes.
Whether they want to say yes or no. Because now it shows that I have to fight for something. I've got to be the best. I've got to give you better than all these other ones. So I'm willing to do anything for you. So if you meet a woman and she's not willing to go above and beyond for you, she's not really interested in you. Because I'll never forget this saying, yeah. Someone said, if you don't hit a girl if you don't sex a girl on the first date, yeah, another man could have. She just never wanted to give it to you. She never rated you. You never done something that made her rate you. Because gal will beat, and then imagine in my life, yeah, years back, a gal done that to me. She never gave it to me on the first date. And then we broke up. And then she gave it to another man on the first date. And then I found out. And I was like, Rod, you said to me, yeah, I was drunk, I wasn't good. And I was like, look at that. And then from that day, I always thought in my head, you know what? If a girl wants to give it to you on the first date, she's giving it to you. On the first time you ever meet her, a girl's all made her mind up, you know. Before you were thinking where some players that, yeah, I'm gonna try and do this thing. Nah, she's already planned already in her head. She's looked at you in a mad way and thought, yeah, I think he'll do this and do that to me. She's already thought of it. You just think that you're initiating it. She's already initiated it in her mind.
When she come over, she come for gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you never know. So I said, got something enough me miss out panto. We call it slip through the net. Yeah, many girls slip through the net. So it go. But many get caught.
But that's why I said, for me, I always looked at it like this now. If a girl tells me, raw, she don't have sex on the first date or she never done that, I look at her, she's a liar because every girl's done it, you know. And it's not because they're hoes, you know. It's because some men have game. Yeah. And they've already planned that they wanted to do whatever they want to do with him.
And some girls, not all, but some of them, they see you as the boyfriend guy. The boyfriend guy don't get pum-pum first day. The Chad and the Tyrone and the other guy, you know what I mean? He get pum-pum first day, but the boyfriend guy, because she need to make the impression that I am a good girl. I don't run the pum-pum first day. So you was the boyfriend guy that time. You better be the bad guy. You get the pum-pum every time.
Hey, you know what's deep, yeah? That's actually real because girls, when they want something like deeper from you, they try to play a more mind game with you. Yeah. But then when you start to do like their history, and I say digging, and I'll say to any man out there, never dig. Because what you're about to find out, sometimes I wish I never knew. Because and I've been thinking, why not? Oh, I want to know. Some things you just don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Because I don't want to.
But if you're going to be her boyfriend, you need to know.
Oh, that's if I'm going to be her boyfriend. Yeah. But in general, I don't really want to know. Because I've learned some things and it's always made me think.
Tell me something crazy that you learn about a chick.
Bro, a gal told me that she was having a lesbian affair with another gal. Now, at the beginning, I didn't understand. So I'm thinking, raw, what we do? The first thing come to a man's mind, threesome. But understand this. When a woman goes into a relationship with another woman, it damages her mentally. Because the thing that other woman can do, I can't do it. There's certain things I can't do. So when she said that to me, the first thing came to my head is, what did she do to you to have you in that rapture? She was telling me she done this, she done that. And I thought, damn, I'm never going to be able to beat that. Never. The things that girl used to do to her was so mad. I don't think I've even thought of doing things like that to a girl.
I don't think that I would have knowingly be with a girl that was a lesbian or do lesbian lifestyle anyway, because I think it's just like two guys. You know what I mean?
But after that, remember, I was in a relationship. She never told me this at the beginning, you know. I'm in it with you now, and I'm hearing this. So I'm like, raw. And then the funny thing is, I all met that girl, you know. So she came one day with that friend, and I didn't even know. So they've gone off. I'm gonna drop her home or whatever, and I didn't even know. But she's saying she never done that in that time.
Whatever.
But in my mind, yeah, just the fact that she was with a girl, Like so casually, come see me and you're with that girl. So I'm like, raw, like, what, is that how you roll? So like now everything that she says to me, when she says, oh, I'm just with some male friends or whatever, I have to second guess everything. Because she could be with someone that she's calling a male friend, but you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, my baby father come round.
What you think about baby father? What about them kind of relationship? Because that forget burn out, you know. Dealing with a girl we have a baby father, we not do that, you know.
But this is the problem now. If you meet a gal and she's a good gal.
No. Why did that baby father break up? She ain't no good. She fi steal that baby father to make her child get the. Cause remember, you know, when a girl and when a child that is in a single parent home have many risks of prison, 80% with their prison, 75% teenage pregnancy, suicide at 65%, and some other percent come down. So we must stick out and don't be with people, baby mother. So them bitches just start realize, say, I need to stay with my baby daddy because nobody else want me.
That's true.
But we make it easy for them to leave them baby daddy because we're here. Come and get us. We're here. We'll take up somebody baby mother. No. We have to leave people baby mother alone and stop giving them this hyper option. If leave, because they know that they can get man. So then the future generation get effort because me tell them, say, you see, if me and you that girl and you have a youth, you see, if you want to go shop, you can't left me in the house with a youth and go shop. Call the fucking daddy. Me not babysit no man youth because I bet you say him want to be here. But me still fuck the... Can I say these words?
Yes.
Me still fuck her in her wall, you know. But me not do nothing for your youth. Me not hate your youth, you know. But me want to show them girl and say, yo, you see me? Enough men, when we take up people, baby mother, a pussy way I look. We know so you have a flat. Because we come from Jamaica, you know. So we look out for girls we have flat, and most girls we have flat have children. You think I want her. I want somewhere to come pack up my foot and alright and hold her fresh. And shit. And fuck her and touch back the road.
It's real.
And then you look up pick me amp me from get some pussy right now. You know, me fuck girl outside of them baby, you know.
I think everyone's done that.
You see? But them for them girl you allow we to do that, them a bitch. me a pump it in a girl sideway and her blood clot baby I wake up and me a pump cocky in her and she a pat her baby, go back to sleep baby, go back to sleep. Me set so sideway. Them girl you a bitch. If my baby mother do that, me not chat to her. If me know so she do that to her, you traumatize your youth.
100%.
Strange man side
I do know what's funny, yeah? I know there's about 100 men that's probably watching this, gonna watch this, yeah? And they've done the same thing.
All I will do it, because them bitch are careless.
But it's like, I don't know, like, man's bad for doing it, but she's even worse for letting man doing it. It's mad.
Bro,
that is real.
We ain't bad. We want pussy, she's giving it up. She allow we to come into your yard and fuck her side of her picnic. She's a bitch. I'm a dog. I don't afraid to say it. But are you a bitch? If you are, so be it.
That is wild.
Grass might me call them in a Lego beast, you know. Old Jezebel, all different words.
Because you know what? It's strange. Not even stranger. You know what's sad about that, yeah? Is that them little kids growing up here, seeing that stuff here, I feel like that traumatizes kids. Even if they don't know what's going on, they kind of know what's going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There's the instinct in human being about sexual acts. So even children have an inclination of what sex is because we are human beings. Yeah, the little goat kid them a jump up on goat kid, you know. The little teeny dog, puppy dog, he jump up on the next little puppy dog. How did they know about what? This is the reproductive thing in our brain from we born. So them are exposed. Most baby father now got to have sex side of the. All right, well, for example, if me a slap a girl in her glue and she a make noise in the house and a ball and her pit next door, you think me give a fuck? Never. I bet you the daddy would do a quiet sex because he respect his house and his children them and but the boy what she pick up out the road make she ball out in a house and don't give a fuck because he's not his yard. But these girls are so stupid, man. They say I don't like them, but I tell them, give me something to like.
Facts.
They think that when they say, "But Pastor, you eat, woman." Bitch, give me something for fucking no eat you for no. Because you fuck up the fucking society, you fuck up your son. Them bitch when I think about them son where they are prison. Them son they are jail. Me tell them, say, call the program and tell me how much I know have no sons were incarcerated right now. Then I want to call me and tell me. But them son they are prison. See, because the fact said them never want to stay with the baby daddy and give them child the statistics to be a little prison but like nah whatever. I couldn't get along with him. I couldn't get along with him. You can't get along with me. When I have no ties to you, me never breed you yet. Me I use condom and fuck you too, you know. And him a fuck your ital and breed you. And you can't get along with me more than your baby daddy. You say your baby daddy a waste man. You end up fuck a waste man. You just listen to the waste man talk, take the waste man number, listen to him talk, suck the waste man hood, fuck the waste man ital. But no, she's a good woman. No, she's a waste.
Yeah, you're right. Now thinking about it like that, I never thought of it as in detail as you said it now. Yeah, women should be with their baby fathers. 100%. But then some women are going to drop this. This is I kind of know all the rebuttals women say. Yeah. They're going to say this. My baby father was abusive. He used to beat me. Domestic violence. That's why I can't be with him. They're gonna say everything under the sun to make him sound like he's not a good guy. That's what they're going to say back to you. Know?
When them say I'm abusive, I tell them say they sound very bad. When I tell them say, you know, say, just example. Me and you can have a vicious fight tonight, you know. Me can just walk in a podcast place and thump in your face. And then we have a rash fight. So every time one of these women get boxed down, they did something.
Facts.
They just didn't, there's 3% of mad people in the world. And I'm sure she didn't have one that just gave her a hard box for no reason whatsoever. So bitches, if your man a beat you up, and you are cause it on yourself. Stop doing what you are doing to make the man box you. If him box you, if him move your phone, don't move your phone again. Every relationship can work, but you don't want it to because you have many options out there and many men dep on your gram or text or your at and I don't treat you like that. But when me get you think me I treat you better? I pussy me a look. Because me no want you with people pitney because me I go help you change people pitney nappy. And me have pitney on my own. When I help people rally around school shoes to buy, me I go help buy school shoes for your next man's son or daughter.
Mad.
A pussy me a look, baby. And you ladies need to know these things that me stop teach ladies, you know. Me don't know what me I say to them, you know. A man me teach man how to fuck them and figure them, you know. I'm not with teaching them, bitch, man.
I what? Man said I'll stop teaching women. Hey.
They don't want to, they know everything.
No, that's the problem. That's what I don't like. My brother, you see what you just said?
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. I'm speaking to them and they go on like they know every single thing.
Yep.
To the point where, all right, don't listen to me then. So why are you single then? If you know everything and the game's like this, why are you single? Oh, it's because you men ain't no good. If you keep attracting men that's no good,
that mean you are no good.
Because you attract what you are. That's why I stopped attracting. Because I said, raw, I'm attracting some mad gal. I must be mad in my head. So I must be mad. So I generally believe until women start to look at the situation like that, they're just going to be always in the same problems.
I don't think they're ever going to look at it because even with the society nowadays, woman not smart, woman stupid, woman think 3 weeks ahead. I was at a party a couple nights ago and 3 ladies outside were listening to me on the radio. They start cussing me, blah, blah, blah. And they start talking. And every time I try to talk, they talk. I don't want to hear that, blah, blah, blah. You can't say this, blah, 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 blah. Black woman still get married. Me say, yeah. And when the plane load of Jamaican and Africans and wherever used to Caribbean used to come from, we used to see a lot of weddings in the black community. Now we see none. I play music. I used to play at weddings. I don't play at weddings anymore. Because there ain't none. Because nobody now married to them girl, yeah. So this particular girl, she must have getting married in August. I'm going to invite you to my wedding because you said black women don't get married anymore. So anyway, they take with themselves and go in. So one was outside left. She was smoking, so she couldn't go. Start telling me she don't like my program. I said, she said our boyfriend gave her bun and she left him. I said, so when you left him, you go to our next man, yeah? And him give a bun to you? She said, yeah. And you left him, yeah? Give a bun, yeah? And you left him, yeah? And you left him, yeah? And you keep leaving man that give a bun. You're gonna fuck off the whole of South London, then you move to North London, then you move to East London, you move to West London, and everybody gonna fuck you if you keep leaving. Cause me tell me daughter this, you know. Me say if your husband cheat on your so-called cheat, don't go. Work it out with him because the next man I go do the same and the next and the next and the next and the next and the next.
When you say so-called cheat, what do you mean?
Because man don't cheat.
Man's just not meant to be monogamous.
Man not meant to be monogamous. And a matter of fact, women cheat more than men.
100%. They just never get caught for it.
Okay.
And women cheating is different to men cheating.
That's right.
So, because what a woman needs is different to what a man needs. I need to just ram it in your hole and then I'm done. For a woman, she wants you to give her time.
That's right.
Sit on the time on the phone with you, like take her out, wine and dine her, like send her messages. To me, that's the real
so
cheating.
She catch feelings before she cheats.
Yes, so that cheating is worse than a man just going out there and I'm mashing the gal down and then keeping it moving. Cause I might even call this gal again, block her number. Yeah, I'm busy. She now she's going to the other room. I'll text you in a minute, please. I'm just doing something at the moment with the kids, or I'm just with my mother, or this time she's with me.
But maybe the guy even know about you, so she don't mind telling him, my man is here.
That's
because he don't care.
What do you think of men that do that?
The only way men can do that is the opportunity from a female. I don't think it's bad. Maybe it is bad, but men are looking vagina from whoever they can get it from. If that man wife want to give it, maybe I wouldn't take it because I know the mix up. I know the, but in my younger years, of course, I'm gonna slap somebody else girl in the glue. If she bring it, come. But I don't think it's good either because we'll mash up the family. Because he will find out eventually. Suppose me breed her and she give him the baby where my baby, then me not gonna get to have that bond with my youth.
It's wild.
Enough man of mine in Jamaica, you know, 70% of the children are given to the wrong father, you know.
Man's giving jackets, not female.
No, 70. The woman is giving the jacket, but 70% of the children are born in Jamaica and they get the wrong father. Because they have a DNA place and when they do the ratio, 3 out of 10 go to the right daddy. And 7 out of 10 go to the wrong daddy. So the whole of Jamaica mind people pitney right now.
Brother, that messed me up.
And then that will cause beat up, that will cause trauma. The way they find out in Jamaica, the way most people find out, so then there is a jacket, is when they want to go to America and they'd have to do the DNA at the last of it. So when through the whole filing, the daddy spend off all the money for the paperwork, and at the last piece of paperwork is the DNA test.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, the last money going to spend. Let's say you spend 5,000 US already, or whatever it costs. The last thing is the DNA test. So that money gone, and the child is not yours, so the child can't fly out.
Mad. That's wild.
So there's a lot of drawbacks on girls being promiscuous, but give thanks to feminist movement, we get more pum-pum because these girls are sexually liberated and we don't have to work too hard to get sex.
Do you think sexual liberation is making women more loose now? 'Cause from the sounds of it, it sounds like women's becoming more loose.
Of course. Because a woman, even Sierra, look at Sierra the other day. All of the women them support Sierra for coming out 3/4 naked. And all of the sensible men are saying Russell Williams, they're an idiot. Because I'm not going anywhere with my wife dressing like that. Did you see the picture?
No.
See Sierra come out really naked to some award show. Really, really naked. Like the thing what she have on is a totally see-through.
And a man's with her.
Yeah. And it's just a G-string that hold her together.
And he's loving that men are lusting over his woman.
He's always okay with what his wife do.
So he's okay if another man slap out his wife as well then?
Remember say Sierra want Future, you know? Sierra don't want Russell Williams, you know? She want Future.
Yeah, but she just wanted to settle with the... Because I believe that women settle with the comfortable guy but still want the bad boy. Because that bad boy gave us something that the other guy doesn't want. And you know, it's the saying that that's why. And this is like I call it one of the secrets of the game. If you ever want the woman that you love to always love you, then treat her like your side chick.
Yep.
Treat your main chick like your side chick. And treat your side chicks like side chicks. And what I mean by that is, don't be giving her all your attention. Don't be phoning her every minute. Where are you? What are you doing? Treat her like she doesn't even exist. And she'll love you forever. The problem with a lot of men is that they treat every woman the same. And that's why I call man a gal clown. So when you're treating every gal, telling every gal you love them, you're an idiot. Because if you have to tell a gal you love her to get what you want from her, you're an idiot. You don't have to tell every gal you love her, you know. And the funny thing is, gal like when you don't tell them they love you because they want to, I'm going to make him, I'm going to make you fall in love. I'm going to spell.
You get more good treatment out of her when you don't tell her you love her. The minute you tell her you love her, the good treatment.
Sometimes the moment you tell her you love her,
stop.
It's like the relationship's over. Okay. She's like, I got him now.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I'm moving on. I need to find another guy that won't love me.
Jesus Christ, it's terrible, man. That's why I say slap and go. Because if you fall in love with a girl, the girl not gonna like you any longer. The more you play hardball and have a million girls.
What would you say about a man that takes back his woman after she cheats?
Him plan to get more bun.
Why?
There's consequences, and if I do something and I don't get no consequence for it, what's the deterrent? I've done it before. I've done everything before, so I can safely say, don't do it. Me take back my girl. Me take back a girl already. Say, I want to spend time with my child, but you cannot avoid the same disrespect because you did go back. So I do it for a purpose. I like the girl still, but I want my son to have me.
Yeah.
And women wouldn't do this, you know. Women wouldn't be with no man
after he cheats. Yeah.
So even one time when I went back, the girl was outside talking to the other guy, the guy that she left me for the first time. I went outside and she was on the phone.
What?
She went out to the back door, chatting on the phone. I went outside as well. And she came off the phone. I said to her, do you still love him? She said, no. Well, I'm a damn idiot. She did. Well, anyway, that didn't work, but I still get 18 months with my son. You know what I mean? So I did get to teach him to ride bicycle at the age of 11. That's very late. I watch a little children, them little 4-year-old, them ride around him while I have to hold the bicycle because I didn't get to be there. So my son had to learn to ride at 11. But girls don't find these things important. This, that, whatever. Sometimes your son and your daughter don't get to have no father, you know. Sake of the mama, you know. Him is a deadbeat, but you want it to be there. Most men want to be there, but we get disrespected so much, we have to take away ourselves after a while. And all the deadbeat dad, this. How come we come deadbeat after you breed for us? We was nice guys before you breed, but as soon as we breed you, we're now deadbeat. Nah, we step up. We want to be good fathers. We are good fathers. Right now, I'm a great father. When me have a good woman, me can be a great father. If me have an idiot woman, then me is a stupid father because me not going to prove myself.
That's real, you know, what you just said about the children and the father thing. Because you know what, yeah, I'll keep it real with you. I know a lot of men that they want to be fathers to their children, and a woman stopped them, and then they've gone out with the narrative he's a deadbeat because a girl will stop you from seeing your youth, but still demand money from you, and they say because it's still your child. But if it's still my child, yeah, and I should pay for it, which I'll say, cool, no problem, yeah, for argument's sake, yeah, cool. Why can't I see my child? And then when women cut men off from seeing their child, they cut kids off from their heritage, and that to me damages your child the most.
Yep.
Because if you grow up thinking that you've got a white grandmother and you don't know nothing about Jamaican food, I'm like, do you know about this? You know about that? She's like, what's that, dad? And I'm like, well, you don't know about Jamaican food. Like, this is the first time I taste curry goat, and I'm like, what? Like, because when you're raised in it, you know that this is just normal behavior.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Even with certain tunes, like, it's a whole culture of richness to the point where your child might even say to you, I don't want to go Jamaica, I want to go somewhere else. And you're like, you don't want to go and see where your family come from and your heritage come from, because they've been so brainwashed, they don't even know themselves.
That's right.
So a girl that don't know herself, from what I've seen, she usually clings on to a man to try and teach her about life. And that's why you see younger girls with older men, and the older man is rinsing her. And people be why is the big man with the woman? The young girl wants him. She don't want no one her age or a little bit older. She want a big man because she wants a man to just show everything. It's like a father figure she's looking for because she don't have no history. And when the man starts showing her a little bit about history and his family, she gets so involved in it. You'd have thought that she's not even who she is. She wants to be part of that culture because she hasn't got anything. And that's stems from daddy issues from the father not being there. And then the child growing old enough to a point where the child understands, like, mum, you was kind of bad. So now the little boy's growing up with, I hate women. So now he's just slapping and going every woman and moving mad, abusing women, slapping them up. And you think, who raised this little cute? But if you go back into the history of it, it actually came from the mother being this masculine person because there's only a certain age a mother can be to a boy, you know. You know, there's a certain age, I think it's like 13 or 12. After that, she can't... My mum couldn't tell me what to do. Not to say I disrespect my mum. I love my mum. My mum's a queen. I still haven't had my dad. So you see certain times, I know if I even want to raise my mum, my dad will just block me up. Yeah. It's overdone. So I knew like there's certain things you can do. But my mum, she couldn't tell me anything. That's again, she couldn't say to me, don't do this, with the box in your face. I look at her and think, you can't. Not to say I'll ever do anything to my mum. But yeah. Let's just block. My dad now, he's a man. So there's no blocking. He's coming in full power.
Yes.
So I know to respect. I know what to do and respect. And once a child gets to that age, at 12 or 13, and he starts being rebellious, and 14, 15, he's on the roads. 16, 17, he's probably caught a body or he's stabbed someone up and he's in prison. Especially in this day and age. Right now where we're in London, the drill music, the culture, the fleet tracksuits, dumb youths round the ends. He has to pick a side what he's on now because he feels like he's not in the house a lot because mum's got a new boyfriend. I never like mum's boyfriend. How about that? The youths all talking about mum's boyfriend's a prick, I might stab him up. Like I've heard little youths say things like this. Look, the prick, bro. Like you come in there thinking you're having fun with the mum, the youths all thinking I might have to bun you up with my brethren. It's mad. And this is why I said they're taking the father from the household and stopping him from seeing his child. And then you know what she says at 16, 17? You know what she does? Go live with your dad.
Nah, that not work. Well, maybe the child would like it, but that's messed up.
Because you see, the boy don't even know who you are. Now, go live with your dad. And you're like, huh? You're dumping this youth on my doorstep now. You want me to fix a broken teenager?
Yes.
He might even want to move to me now. Like, it's so weird.
Jesus Christ. So, look while let's say something, brother. Said the youth, the man sit on his corner. I might have to stab up my mom's boyfriend, this prick.
Yeah.
You see, man tell us, we not to deal with people, baby, mother, because we piss off the children. And some of the man, they won't suffer the consequences. They won't get enough man call my program and say, them get thumped down,
By who?
I've been there, but I've been from him was 2-year-old and me, I take care of him, He reached 18 and big and strong and thump me down. The son. People's son. Yeah. So I don't want to be a stepdaddy. I'll never be a stepdaddy anyway. But I'm a good guy. I could treat the child as nice as ever, but I don't want that job. No stepdaddy job. So I don't want nobody baby mother. One of my baby mother them have a youth before. I did not want to breed her. She make sure she pregnant. Me cut. You want to say it's a deadbeat, he cut. Bitch, you see, if you breed for me without chat to me about it, I feel you pick that.
Straight. You know what? And I think, and this is going to sound very controversial, what man's about to say, but I think that's fair in the world because they got these laws, it's a woman's body, it's a woman's choice, yeah? So I have no choice in what I want to do because I don't want to youth with you. No. I don't want to youth with you. I've told you, I've got a missus. I made a mistake. I will love the woman that I'm with. I don't even know what I even done. I'm sorry, but I can't have a youth with you. No, I'm having a youth with you. If you have this kid, I'm telling you, you're by yourself. I've told you, 9 months you went through it by yourself. I weren't there.
Yeah, good.
Now, the baby come out, she's telling everyone, that's my baby father, and he's a deadbeat. But I've told you I don't want nothing to do with you. Right. Where don't I have any rights? I couldn't go to the abortion clinic and make you do the abortion. I couldn't do anything. So I have nothing. So if she wants to keep it, she can keep it. If she wants to take care of it, she wants to take care of it. So even if I said I wanted you and she wanted to get an abortion, I can't stop her.
That's right.
So she's got all the power then.
So that means she can take care of the youth, a fair youth. As some see it. If she matter of fact, the way me look on it as well, yeah. The way me look on it. You see, when she find a new boyfriend, no. Let's say me and my girl that I want, and we have a child. This was a planned child, and we have this child, yeah? And then some reason, whatever, she find a better man. She better scrutinize this man properly and say, are you going to take all responsibility for pastor's children or child? Because when you're there with pastor, baby mother, him not have no pit in a yard again. Anything, food, clothes, rent, mortgage, me not interested because me not enjoy the youth no more. It's not about just the problem that a child bring, the love, the watching the youth grow in your sight. Me, if them put me on CSA, me make sure it's a small amount of money them I get. And me now add on no more. Because one girl put me on CSA, you know, and the government say give her £7 a week. So my bridging them say, Pastor, but you put on something on that door, don't? I said, no, I'm not breaking the law. Because if the law this I give her £99, I'm gonna give her 98. Me then a problem. So if the law I give her £7, especially a child when me say me never want. Before you breed, and abortion stage yet, you know. Before she get impregnated, she said she want a child, and me say me not have time for children. Me not have time for child, money and music. Me busy. Me not have time. It take time. You make sure you breed. All right, £7 a week. Now I break the law. £7 a week, and you find new man as well. But when me say these things, me mean from a different point of view. From if I have a girlfriend that we plan a child with and she left me and find a youth, make the man mind the pitney. It sound bad, but you know, me not just pay for my child, me fi enjoy my child too.
Straight.
So if him enjoy it, him pay for it. When you go to the cinema, you pay for it and you enjoy it, right? So you have my child around you pay for it and you enjoy it.
Straight. I think that's fair because I feel like women abuse these things. Like, you know I didn't want a child with you. Why you putting me on CSA? Why are you even telling people we got a youth? Why are you even telling the world? Like, and some of these girls are brazen with it as well. They proper side chicks as well. They knew they were side chicks because a man's already told you, or you found that he had a missus. Because sometimes a man don't even confess, you know, to the girl when she breed up. Yo, you can't even have a youth for me, you know. I've got a missus. I've got a family. I can't mess it up. I love this woman. I made a mistake, you know. I can never link you again. This is the last time I see you. And she's like, all right. She went had the youth. Cool, no problem. Now after, you get a letter through your door, CSA. You want money? Is this what you want? You just want the money from me now? All right, cool. She gets the little money from you, and then what now? Like, is that all she wanted? Just to have a youth to get money or to get a bigger yard?
If she's in her late 20s, early 30s, she's gonna want to breed. Cause girls, since then time I run out when they reach late 20s, early 30s, so them I go get pregnant regardless. You for make sure say no, you them breed for. You for know say any next thing, any girls in her late 20s, early 30s, if they even say, oh, I know you got a girl, but I still like you, you have to realize that is a plan. That's an overthrow. It's a coup. Not my plan right now. If you overthrow your girl. So remember this. Side chick always phone main chick. Side chick always phone main chick. Me a fuck ya, man.
Why do they always do that?
Because it's a coup. They plan to take you from a girl in her late 20s, early 30s is looking a man. Men are very scarce, so they're looking for somebody's man to take away. So they go phone after a while and say, yeah, fuck your man, you know, your man, stop, blah, blah, blah. Wife, you know, wife is stupid as fuck. Wife, he run gone. He's cheating. Matey just say, oh yeah, plan work, bomba clot, girl run gone. Me a wife, you know, because remember, you know, if me a fuck a girl down the road and my wife left me, see a kite at the girl down the road, me I go fuck back now because I need some pussy right now.
Straight.
But really and truly, me personally, the way me discipline, if a side chick call my woman, things I met my woman left me, she ain't gonna get me neither. That's the discipline what me have. Back in the days, I would have gone to that chick. But no, you did an underhanded thing, you ain't gonna get the benefit. You ain't gonna get paid for doing underhanded stuff because you said you agree to the fact that you know that I got a girl. And now you bring your plan to fruition and think say you'll get me. Nah, he ain't gonna get me.
I think it's dumb if a woman leaves her man because of a side chick. Because most women, they use brain on the other woman. Like, yeah, he ain't good. We should both leave him. This is when you could tell when they're playing the game when they say we should both leave him.
Mm-hmm.
Both leave him. Sis, you was never with him. You was just a side chick. What do you mean both leave him? That's my woman. You're just my side chick. The hell, I don't come home to you every night. I come home to this woman every night. So why are you trying to play a little smart game? And you know what? The older generation understood this. Like, if my man give me bun, I'm not even leaving my man. Cause you know what? I'm gonna pick up another man. He gonna give me bun again. Don't make sense. I might as well keep the little piece of man that I got. He takes care of me. Takes care of his youths. He loves his kids. He's a good father. He's not the best of people, but guess what? You lot can say whatever you like about him, but the little piece of man that I got is good. Because every other man you're gonna get, you're not gonna love your youths like the father's gonna love the youths.
That's right.
No one's gonna care for a man's children like his.
Do you think girls know that though?
They think that the way the other man, because there's some men that are simps. They're legendary simps. A legendary simp, and a legendary simpness. A man that gets with a woman as a kid, and he says, "I'm willing to be the father to the child. I don't care about the father's not there." He's a legendary simp. If a girl tells me she wants me to be the full-time father to another person's child, the first thing I'm gonna say is, "Where's the dad?" Because I need to pick up his youths every weekend so that I can have fun in the house. I can walk around naked in the yard. Yeah? I want to walk around naked in the yard. I want to slap and make big noise. Yeah? I don't want no little gal in the room crying and all that. I wouldn't want that for my kids. So I wouldn't do that to someone else. So I need him. Where's the dad? Let's call him. Let's find out. He's a this, he's a that. I don't really care, because I've always listened to women. And even time, you know what a woman made me want to do? A woman made me want to kill another man once.
Jesus Christ.
She told me all these things. He beat her up. He's come to the house with a knife, climbed through window. I'm outside saying, what do you mean climb through window? Running back to the yard, with the maddest intentions on my mind. Run upstairs, got a knife. Where is he?
Jesus.
You know, all of what you wanted was to see his son. After me and the gal break up, me and you start conversating. He said, you know that time there, I just want to see my son, and she didn't want me to see my son. I want to take my son back to my house, and she's like, I don't know your woman, so you're not allowed to take the youth. When I started deep the situation, I said, raw.
You could have fucked the nigger up.
I could have went to prison for life. For a man that just wanted to see his son.
Brothers out there, make sure when a girl call you and say, oh, he did this, he did that, don't go. Because if my sister call me and tell me say her husband beat her up, before me go look for husband to talk to him, not fight him, me I say, sister, what did you do make your husband beat you up? Me not hear that, because me know woman done things to me, and me see woman done things to me brethren them. So my sister is a woman.
Sure.
So she can do shit. So when she do it, when she call me and tell me, I ask her what she do, and then me I go talk to the husband and ask him what she do, not what him do, Me I ask what she do make your back sour. Me no business what him do, cause woman are woman, and then will get you in a trouble. Police tell me that after me get in a trouble, and say woman will get you into trouble. You see me? So the fact that you nearly kill a man,
she made me think that the guy was outside our house trying to climb through windows.
not for we kill, not for we do it.
And in my mind, my brother, I'm thinking I have to protect. A man, you go into your animal rage. I need to protect my missus. These times I should have known better, but that was when I was young and I was trying to be captain, save her. I was trying to save all the women. I saw a woman in a bad situation, and the first thing I thought is, I need to save her. I need to take care of her. And the reason why we're like this, a lot of us, is because we see our mums go through stuff in life, and we want to be that savior as well. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But do you see why I said, don't be with nobody, baby mother?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because a lot of little avenues stem from being somebody baby mother, because you are now the protector of that family. But that guy is the father of that child, and as you say, in the long run, you find out him only want to see him child. But you could have stopped that and caused a bigger obstacle. He could have hurt you as well.
Yeah, it could have went the other way, yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes we run into something and think we are going to hurt somebody, and we're not Superman. So baby father get killed sometime, our new boyfriend get killed sometime. Because I love to watch some American stuff. There's a guy called Tommy Sotomayor. They cut him off still. But he tell you about it, man. Baby father, go over yard, go look for Pitney, new boyfriend kill him. or baby father go look for pitney, or he end up killing your boyfriend. So that means that the child still not a father. That woman go find a new man in a minute, but one dead and one there hell. Me no move when woman say move. Me no want a woman come tell me say nobody. If my woman when me live with you now tell me say a man box her, me want to find out say if you and that man a fuck does him have so much authority if he box you. Some man a run go down the road go defend it. No brother, how come the brother they box you? You and him a fuck. That's him can box you. What kind of conversation, what kind of relationship you not have? How him just get up and box you so? It's a serious thing. But enough men a go run go fight man. But the man a fuck your woman, that's why he can box her.
I never actually thought of it like that, you know.
You have to slow it down. Why that man have the authority to box you is because he's having fornication with my woman. So me not go fight for no woman, not even my sister me I go fight for. Me want to find out what she do.
Facts.
Before me go kill somebody or get killed. Because every time you go for fight a man, two bull bone broke them say. When two women fight, wigs and hair lash and fingernail broke. When me and you fight, some permanent damage
could happen.
More than likely happen. I fight. Now this finger broke. This finger mash up. Take a fight. So every time we fight, because we stomp with so much velocity, we're going to hurt ourselves while we even punch the guy. It's a permanent damage. So I ain't fighting for no. When a girl say move, I don't move. I don't move.
That's scary. You know what? That's scary, man. Because a lot of men are in situations like that right now as we speak, and they're suffering. A lot of men are suffering in silence, I say, because they don't even realize the situation that the woman's putting them in. Because to all you know, her baby father could be a total madman. And you're in the yard chilling, thinking you're blessed and cool, and my man gets the drop and he's at the yard.
Oh my God. And he's angry because he's in love.
And his youths are there. So he's like, you're bringing man around my youths. So he's not even in his. So you've got some unstable man out there. And even if you think you're bad, the unstable man is. Remember, a man that I always believe here, a man that's can't in control of his emotions, a very dangerous man.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous man. To me, to everyone. I can't even be friends with a man that I feel like he can't be in control, because one day he might want to kill me because he might think I'm doing something with his woman because he's in his feelings. These actually called me to set up a birthday party with you or to do something special for you, and we was going to surprise you.
Yeah.
You saw the number in my phone, you picked up a knife and you think I'm a prick, fam. And I'm like, what are you talking about, big man? Found out we've been into argument, you still stabbed me.
You know what I mean?
Because you're just emotional. A man that's logical would ask questions.
But the emotional man, them come from the single parent home.
100%. 100 million zillion %. Because a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. And this is what I was trying to say to someone the other day, yeah? There's things that I learned from my dad, yeah, that were good and bad. But I learned things about a man. Like when my mum's getting him mad, how he would move. I haven't seen get up and start boxing. You just sit down and just act like nothing even happened. All right, cool.
Could you tell you something? I tell you something where I tell some ladies this one and then stop talking for a minute. One of my son, the first time him see a man stand up and piss, he went like this. Because he's watching the piss from my dick piss in the toilet. He's never seen that before. These little teeny things, because my baby mother must have him sitting down pissing all the time. So then he get to realize that moment he get to realize that he got the same thing that I got, and this is the way men do it. Mommy sit down and piss. So enough little teeny weeny. Next point. These women are complaining about the men nowadays, but they are the manufacturer of the men nowadays.
100.
So these boys are no good. They're feminine. They're not masculine and blah, blah. Well, it's a product that you provided. So 10 with it.
it's funny that you say that because whenever you say that to a woman, she'll still try and flip it back onto man. But ain't you meant to be the men that are the leaders?
No.
All right. So when women say that, what do you say when a woman says that to you? Oh, but you men are meant to be the leaders. That's why we're so messed up.
Everybody that is something great was taught and trained. We wasn't taught and trained to be any damn leader. So, how are we going to be a good leader when we never get taught or trained to be a leader? We have to try catch up now and work with it and way. We can't be good leaders. Uno make we no be good leaders. Uno make we be deadbeats. Uno make we be anything that is bad. Uno cause this because uno grow we. That's it there.
But like, I know a woman now that would say, "Oh well, you're just women blaming." It's just like women have this tendency to never actually take accountability for what their actions. Where does that stem from? Women not taking accountability.
I don't sure where it stem from. I know them have a victim mentality, but it stem from them not want to be, I just say, accountable for anything that I don't know where it stem from. We have got to research that little bit to find out why women never wrong yet. Because if a woman give a bun, it's your fault. Why she give a bun?
Hey, if a woman stops a man from seeing his child, there has to be a reason. But if the man goes and never sees the youth, he's a deadbeat. Mm-hmm. Isn't there a reason as well?
If a woman stab a man, everybody asks why. What did he do? Why she done it? If a man slap a woman, there is no reason to.
Facts.
No, there is no reason to slap her. There is no reason. I don't care what she done. But when she slapped the man,
it's always like that.
What's the reason why she did? The other day a woman kill a man and everybody was asking what's the reason. But if a man do it to a woman, there is no reason. Because women are victims, constant victims. I don't know.
I think that victim mentality is based on women have been brainwashed into feminism. And feminism, part of feminism is that women can't do any wrong. It always stems from a man. So look, I'm with a girl. The girl's giving, like, I can just tell she's promiscuous. And she's telling me the stories. Now, I'm sitting there thinking, I can't wife for you, but we can have fun. Yeah? Now, when I get deep on her one night and I start telling her, you know what, you need to change your life. Now, she's going to blame a man. Who's the man that she's going to blame? Her father. So when a girl will do stuff like, and I saw her in relationships do this to a man. She had a man, still seeing me because she don't give a damn. She is what she is. She don't care. I knew she had a man, but she'd lie and say she ain't got a man. But I knew she had a man because who's calling you on private number all and constantly at this time? There's no any girl that gets a call at after 1 o'clock in the morning, she got a man because that's the man that wants to find out where are you, why don't you answer the phone, why don't you message me? Yeah, cool. Deep this. When I'm asking her why are you like this, you know, she start crying. My dad was never there for me. So again, it goes back to blaming a man. So from childhood, because of this victim mindset that she's seen her mum go through of being a victim, and that it's a man that's doing wrong to her, her whole life has come to this point where men are the wrongins.
Yeah.
So guess what? I can't take accountability for my actions because it always stems from somewhere. It's always a man doing it. A man beat her. Her dad wasn't there for her. Her son left her. You know what I'm saying? Her brothers abused her. Like her uncles wanted to molest. There's always a man somewhere doing something weird to her. Always.
Our male teacher did this.
There's never a time when she says, I'm just acting messed up. I need therapy. I need help.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I have to ask some of these women, like when you start speaking to them, it's like, have you had therapy?
No. Do you know that? I heard it somewhere that a woman never cries in public with real cry.
What?
A woman, when any time you see a woman in public crying, it is never.
So she's rehearsed it.
Never a real cry. It's an alligator tears thing. Women cry, real cry in private. When they cry in front of you and say, "That was my dad," that just to fuck your shit up.
Because imagine, the guy's giving him bun and start crying. And I'm looking at her thinking, you're actually twisted. And then I know what you're trying to do now. You're trying to make me feel sorry for you, so that, I don't know, through some mix, I'm probably gonna try and wife you or something. But in my head, I'm already 4 steps ahead. I already know what the game is already. I already know what you're about and where we're going. I already know that you're linking this guy from 3 years ago. I know everything. Even if I don't even see your phone, I just know it.
Yeah.
Because your body language and the way you move, if a girl's too quick to cut a man off, it's because she's definitely got something else sitting right there.
That's right.
So something's right there.
That's right.
Like, I'm talking about, like, she can call him now, and because some men they don't know their value, they don't know their worth, they just, every time a girl call them, they'll just run to her. Because they don't have any worth. They not rated themselves on a level like, I'm worthy of, like, I've got some value. Does it make sense?
So they say when a girl leave you, it's called monkey branching. She tried and test the other guy. Test the other guy. He seemed good enough. So it's like, they won't say they never had sex, then just left. All right, most girls say, I rather just leave and be single for a while. No girl do that.
And I cuss women when they say that to me on my live. Oh, I've been single for 8 months, 9 months, for a year,
Lie.
and I've been celibate.
Nope.
And I laugh because, you know, even if you want to get to what they say about celibate, you ask them questions like, all right, do you have a toy? Do you have any sexual toys? Oh, I'm not going to answer that. So how are you celibate if you're playing with yourself every night? Your thing's still active. Your thing's still active. For me, what celibacy is, you haven't touched nothing.
That's right.
You just let it grow out, everything. You just live in life.
But remember, in the first part of the conversation, you said something to me about the girl them where if the sex wasn't good, they skip out that one. So in them single years, in the single 8 months with them single for, they've been banging. They just don't tell nobody. That's the guy where bang them know. And then bed. And then pitney where hear the squeak in the night time. Banging down the whole place. Ain't no girl wasting 8 months out of her life.
When there's so many options.
Okay.
And she's not Butters. It's not like she's a Butters
And
girl.
her gram full, her inbox full.
And she's not a Butters girl as well. We're talking about a night. Okay. This girl is sexy, you know. Like, proper. Even when you saw her, you said, bro, I might have to bang that. So you said that. You as a man said that. And there's not other man that's going to say that.
Nah. See? Girls are attention junkie. Them can't go 8 months without having sex. Who want waste 8 months without no sex? Why be single then? And what? Remember, say when girls single, you know, then say, I can do anything. I'm single. There's no accountability. There's nobody to answer to. So girls were single for 8 months. Lord God, man. When a girl says she's single, is that a good thing? It better she says she's in a relationship because at least somebody's keeping an eye on her. So it's slightly more difficult.
You know what? You actually have a point. You actually have a point because a girl that's told me she's been single for 2 years, yeah? I never forget this. 2 years of just hitting random guys. That's more dangerous than to actually be in a relationship. Maybe you was just taking one man for a long period of time. I can respect that. I can actually respect that. That you was with one man or your baby father was just keep coming around and kept slapping for 2 years. All right, I don't like it, but I can respect it.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me you were single for 2 years and you haven't touched no man, when I hear women say it to me, I switch off, you know. My brain just goes, I just switch off. Because when you start speaking to the woman, you start seeing how sexual she actually is. You're like, you're a liar.
Liar. They're banging. Every girl is banging. Look good girl. Oh my God. Ugly girl I get banged. So what's a look good girl?
She's getting run after. Man, all spending their money on her.
It's not good when girls are single. Never good when a girl is single. Girls not single.
So what would you say if a girl told you, I've been celibate for 2 years, I haven't been in a relationship for 8 years?
That just means through that 2 years, she fuck about 25 man.
I stop that!
I want to
Yeah, 25 man.
Pull up that
Be a
song,
one
there,
night
dog.
stand.
Dog.
If a girl can't tell me that she's single. No girl. If a girl look good, she's not single. When a girl is single, it means that she ain't speaking to anyone. She ain't having physical connection with anyone. And these girls are never not speaking to someone. Even when me and her are there, she's speaking to men. Because my attention can't satisfy her.
You know what's deep here? It's because a lot of men won't believe what you're saying. They're like, no, girls are single. They'll still trick themselves. Why do you think a man would like trick himself?
All right. The hurtful feeling. A man, me do it already. Well, I will do it. Me should do it. the hurtful feeling where you come, my girl different, man. Because to think the pastor is telling the truth right now is too harsh. To think the pastor is telling the truth, like, my girl would do that? Yes. My girl is just a girl. And she have the same feelings, because remember this now, you remember this. All of us men, we have sex with other people's woman. Because other people's woman carry the pussy come. So is my girl a supergirl? That she'll never have sex? If other people's girl can do it, then my girl can do it. So we get caught up in, no man, my girl different style.
I think that's what makes the bun even harder for some men, because they never saw it coming. The naivety to it. So that's why some men want to lick down the well and kill her, you know. It's because they never saw it coming. It's like when I punch you in the back of the head, it hurt a little bit more. Man punch you in the face, you're like, well, I saw that. But it's man when bang you in the back of the head, you're like, that's a cheap shot. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you don't see it coming. Yeah, and nobody would tell you, because some men think their women can never be touched. Like they've got this special power, they're giving her the best this, the best that, all of their money. And I told you, as mad as this gonna sound, women don't want you to treat them right.
No, I know that.
They want you to treat them kind of messed up.
Yep.
It makes them feel like, it's crazy. I don't even know the psychology of it.
Put it this way. All time saying in Jamaica, they say, if you don't give your woman trouble, she'll give you trouble. Because you need that, what you call it, that trauma, that uncertainty, that madness, that adrenaline, whatever it is that you get when you have 3 girls and she have, hey bitch, left my man alone. Make the bitch now a girl for cuss, no? She get bored. She wants something for do. Girls get bored easily, so give them something. Left your phone out and make you see a text from a blood clot at a girl than she. Make she see it and then she cuss. But remember, you know, one girl tell me as well, you know, that she, if you ever see her, she's so sweet. She said, I don't need to show that my man is giving me bun. I just need to think it.
Raw.
Yeah. I just need to think it. And she be giving back some bun. So if our man's phone should die by accident and she can't get through to him, she be taking a dick. And remember, when girls do revenge cheat, they try to do threesome.
What?
When girls do revenge cheating, they try to do threesomes to make it more hurtful for you, not knowing that they just hurt them mother and them father and them sister and them brother, because people will start look on you and say, yo, I say, you know, say your sister a bitch in the dog. I be a bitch grow over the yard there, you know. So girls do threesome revenge sex. That's what they do, bro. Because let's say me and her are there, and me I go fuck one girl, me go have sex with just a girl. She need to do more than I did. Woman have to revenge you. If them all die while revenging you, they're gonna die.
I know a girl like Bun, a man of his brother. She banged his little brother.
How did the man look at her after that?
He didn't look at her again.
Okay.
He didn't look at her again.
But she thought that maybe he's gonna stay with her. She even know.
But he gave her a lot of bun.
Yeah.
She knew he gave him a lot of bun. But she gave him I just feel like there's different levels. So I'm sleeping out a road. You're banging my brother? So if in my mind, if I was him, I'd be like, bro, like, because he was thinking about licking down his brother and all this. And I was thinking,
I hug my brother makes you see.
Do you know what I say? You can never lick down your brother. As much as he's done a disloyal act, he's helped you. Because if he didn't show you how much of a hoe she was, you might have thought, I'm going to spend my whole life with this woman.
I'm going to hug my brother and make you see. And say, yes, my dog. What you mean, dog? Let's go have a drink.
What?
I'm glad you got some. Whether it hurt me or not, she have to think it don't hurt me. She have to say, raw. Let's make a dumb move. Yep. Me a pound my brother. Yep, dog. We'll come go have a drink. You get some pussy. Which position you fuck her in? Yep. And me a send the video go give her when me and my brother talk about it. So you didn't hurt me, bitch. You hurt your fucking self. Matter of fact, come on over. Let's do a threesome.
I want to do.
Yeah. Pull up that song there, dog.
Yo,
Come on, bitch. Let's do this.
that's wild. Because a lot of men they would and I feel like do you think that men don't know the game so they get played at it?
Yes. That's why me see all of them podcasts here, everything, every conversation between men towards men, we educate men towards the nature of female, that they are fickle people and they will always do dumb shit, and you are this captain save a hoe and you will always lose saving a hoe. Can't win because she ain't stopping being a hoe just because you save her. If me get with a girl that had a boyfriend and me take her away from her boyfriend, I just take away a piece of shit. Because if I can take her from her boyfriend while I was having sex with her to take her away from her boyfriend, what's gonna reach me?
100%. And reach even wickeder.
All right, because men are, they have a special name for the step them on a ladder. Do you know them? I don't remember what it's called. But men to woman are a step on the ladder. I can bring her here. You can bring her here. The other guy can bring her here. But she don't want to stay here with me. She want you to bring her here. And then she dump you. The next guy bring her here, she dump him. And she want to reach to the top. A girl in the music industry. And you can bring her to studios. That's all you can do for the chick. Is bring her to the studio. Now, the other guy gonna be the producer. That's the next step. So he's gonna take her from me and bring her to the next step. And then she gonna meet the man who will give her the record deal now. So the producer, him kind of washed up, you know, him do film part. So she there with the guy who won the Mariah Carey. She there with the guy who won the label. That's how girls work. They want the better man and the better deal. And we can't blame them for that neither. Ladies, we don't blame you for wanting the better deal. All we do is want to make the youth them know, say, look out for this. Your girl where you're there with are going to want a better deal. So if you are not the most successful man in the world, your bitch is just looking for the highest bidder. So if I is the highest bidder today, I could slap your bitch in the throat. Yeah. So don't focus your life on getting girl and keeping girl. Make girls try keep you. Don't try keep girls. You can't keep a girl. A girl, look here how much money you spend on a girl will tell you, say, you don't own me. Because girl them always say, but you don't own me. Just because you spend little money on me. You think you own me? You not own me. I own myself. You try to control me because you spend little money. So next thing, don't spend money on girls.
Why not?
Because it's lost leader, you lose the investment. Why you spending money on somebody? This is the first world country where everybody can get a job. It's not like some third world country where most of the ladies, them gala, some of them have more money than we. So why give it to them? First of all, I have this saying, because this is my saying. I'm very mean when it comes to my money. Break my heart. All of us got a heart for free. My money is not free. Break my heart. Don't break my heart and my pocket at the same time, because I will get violent. Not that I want to or I think it's right, but there's a breaking point for everybody, and I know my breaking point. If you break my heart and my pocket, I will get violent. So my strategy to not get violent is by not spending any money on them. So I won't reach the violent part. You have to have your trigger them and know, say, if me do this, me do that. And me do that, me do that. So I keep my money in my pocket. And I won't get violent because my heart is free. But my money is not. So she can't break my heart and my pocket at the same time.
Crazy.
Because the men in Jamaica that go around doing grave bad things to women, For example, let's say now a man meet a girl and him and her make a house from Fairland. So him go to see one little house and then him put the blocks and the bricks round it and make a big house, yeah? And after I met the big house and maybe he meet her with 3-4 children, so him become the stepdaddy and he make house, maybe he get one child with her. But 15 to 20 years later now, remember the house was built on her land. 15 to 20 years later, them break up and she tell him to fuck off.
Which is real.
Yes, happened many times. But the house built on fair land, but I for him money. Now where am I gonna live?
Out of road.
No, I'm more bond on that. With everybody in there.
Straight. I'm doing that.
Okay. I'm doing that.
I'm doing that. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm doing that.
I'm doing that.
That's
because me just waste my life.
But that I've seen a lot of men fall into situations like that. They built a yard with a woman in the UK and the woman just kick him out the yard. And but he built the yard with her. So it wasn't her yard, you know. Even if it was in her name or his name, he built the yard with her. And then she kicked him out the yard.
So what does that call for? Nice buckle boom, innit? Molotov cocktail. But they must say, oh, that boy are wicked. Yeah, well, she's wicked. Because where the man gonna live under the bridge? Maybe one man from Peckham will win the lottery and buy one big house somewhere with a big gate and everything. And right now he can't go out there if he live upon the street of Peckham and walk up and down while that woman live in the big house where the lottery money buy.
What? She finessed him like that?
Yeah.
How do you let the girl do that to him?
Come on, when you love your woman in that. Come on, you love your woman. Remember, say any man can come out of the house. If remember, say if a girl ball out, say, oh, he hit me. You can't go back there.
Yeah, and you know you're right because they put like a bail condition to say that you're not allowed to go back to the yard. Yeah, this country's evil.
So then you have to walk up and down the street and sleep under the bridge or went to like a one room somewhere that then you have one big house somewhere where woman living and remember she ain't celibate. Man is coming in the yard and slapping out your woman all over the place. Come on. Slap and go. That's why I say slap and go. Never try to have, as a young man coming up, young men don't have no relationship because you're going to lose. And you just remember say, you see them on the podcast and talk and them say, never have no woman, but me never listen.
And what about women that say, oh, who hurt you? Because they're going the natural comeback for women is, oh, who hurt you? Who hurt you?
All right. The reason why them say who hurt you is because we are not meant to get hurt. We are supposed to be strong men, but because we grew up in a single parent who we turn vulnerable and turn idiot and have feelings, and when a woman and because we're not a father to teach we the pitfall and the tricks that a woman come with, woman look upon we and say psychologically and biologically them are looking at themselves and say ungo idiot men get hurt, ungo weak men get hurt. So when they say, who hurt you, them are disrespect we, not even knowingly say them are disrespect. I don't know if they know, but them are disrespect we still because we are not supposed to get hurt. We are supposed to be wiser than getting hurt by silly old she. One next thing, what one girl said to me, when me hear on a YouTube channel, but then me in the radio station, I was talking to a girl, a fellow radio DJ, and she's saying, sometimes them get with a man, and the man treat them so good. And them are saying to themselves, this dumb nigga don't know I don't deserve this. He don't know the bitch I am, she says. He's there treating me nice and don't know I don't deserve this. Some more time you hear some things, like I heard that from the YouTube, but when I heard a girl said it in person, I'm saying, damn, if I might go on and say a next thing where I hear a girl say, I hear a man on the YouTube say when a woman meet a man and get married, she have a 10-year plan. 10 years. Encourage him to work hard. Make him breakfast. Give him pack lunch. Make him go on a work. Encourage him. Make him buy the house. Have 2 children for him. 7-year time, in the 7 and the 9 year, in the 7, 8, 9 year, give him the pussy. Make him cheat. Then divorce his ass and get the house.
That is evil. Do you know why that's evil? Because the man is sincerely in there because of love. Because when a man loves, he loves hard. So he's out there thinking, my woman, I'm doing everything for her.
Pack lunch.
I love her. She's taking care of me. And all while she's got a devious plan of destroying his family.
To get the house. One girl called me after I heard this on the YouTube. A girl called me. Like I chat to girls, bro. And the girl said, yeah, me have a 5-year plan. Only thing wrong about everything what the man say on the YouTube, she said 5 years instead of 10 years.
So it's not no long 10 years. 10 years too long.
But she really, it really wouldn't work in 5 years for the man get the house, buy the house, have the 2 children with her. The 5-year plan is too short, so she never really calculate properly.
That's mad you're saying that now, you know. I'm thinking of some plans. I'm thinking of some man right now in my life.
Yep. Those women gonna kick them out in due season. In due season, them brothers the way I think about right now, they gonna be on the fucking streets. I mean, a 1-room rented somewhere.
That's why, you know what, I'll be honest, I think it's always good for you to have your own place. It gives you power because when you're living with a woman certain time, man, when you have to live with them kind of thoughts going through your head that it could be a time where my expiry date is here.
More than likely.
And now I have to go back to mummy's house. If you even got mummy, boy.
I got one friend like that. It broke him. It really broke him.
He's sleeping at his brother's house on the couch. And his brother's all got his family and he's just thinking, yo, bro, you can't even stay for that long. I got my kids, got my missus. I can't really have you on the couch.
Damn.
I'm my uncle though. Yeah. I don't feel comfortable, bro. You're just in my house all the time. And my woman's here. I don't really like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's wild, man. That's wild.
And man, the way I got you, where I buy a house with girl, wrong move, man. That chick buy her own house. She paid a mortgage 25 years, man. Somebody called her the other day. Tell me about this man. They never married. They've been in the house for 25 years now. The woman I try. It's crazy.
And what's she gonna do when she gets him out? I don't get it.
The house pay for her. Now they have either 8 or 18 months with a mortgage left for pay. So the amount of mortgage left for pay, she see it as I can manage that. I don't need this motherfucker no more. So he's gonna be out. And let's say 50% of men who do that is gonna be out. I don't want to be in the 50%. That means that 1 out of every 2 man will married and buy house or get kicked out. 1 out of every 2.
Wild.
Pumba clot. No. Men have to go start, not even wise up, even wise up. Stop getting married, stop having long relationship. Because most men who have long relationship come out of it less, come out of it broke, come out of it mentally traumatized, come out of it with a prison record or some form of arrest record. There's so much bad things happen when we go in a relationship. And then after them do the bad things to us, we get called the bad guy and they are the victim. If when a woman ready to leave you, when a woman pack up and say she'll leave you hear them. She's not happy. Let her go. When you go, you're a deadbeat. If you show back some interest, if your woman left you and you show some interest, you're a stalker. Interest you're showing in your family, you know.
Yeah, it's real.
But you become a stalker because them brand you should just walk away. You should
give
walk
up
away, left your woman, and then when you try to get back your woman, you're the bitch. I'm a pussy, bitch. Go suck your mother. At the family, your big pussy when enough people get before. But not like how them girls that love prioritize them pussy too, you know. Like a pussy alone they have, you know.
Yeah, that's what they do. So do you ask them like, what kept the man? Because I got a good pussy.
My good pussy.
What does that mean? Like, is that all you have? So if that's all you have, then and I use you for it, I'm not even a bad person. I'm only using the assets that you have for the purpose of for life. So if that's all you got for me, that's what I've got to work with. I've got to work with what I have.
I'm afraid of them guy, brother. I'm afraid of them, bro. Them nana brought up, so they nana head pan them body. One thing them prioritize. Them pussy. What your brain? You know that brain? I mean, like how them girls love put on weight too. Them forgot the gym.
They get big because man them don't really care anymore. Man them have lost themselves to the point where they'll pick up anything. You have to understand that men are doing really bad right now.
True.
Men are doing really bad.
I would understand that.
And the men that are speaking up are few and far because men them just rather just appease to women because they think they're gonna get women like that. But women don't even like men that always agree with them.
No.
So when you're like, yeah, I want to, you'll be the nice friend on the sides, but you'll never be the mill. And then the same guy she's saying she doesn't want is the same guy she's having sex with. I don't listen to what women say anymore. I listen to what they respond to. Yeah? I don't listen to what women say. Women can tell me, I want a man like this one.
Nah.
And then I start acting away. Oh, that turns me on. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm going to keep acting like this. Because now you're giving me attention. I ain't called you in weeks. I ain't phoned you. I don't message you. I don't chat to you. I block your number when I'm ready.
And then
But she's responding to that.
That them like the trauma, the crazy thing, the toxicness.
I'm giving her the goods, and she's talking. She's not answering the phone. She's treating me like a fool.
Why am I trying like that, brother? See, me get born till me week. And me not treat girls over good because I learn it hard way. Me also have a girl as well where if she call me and me have a different girl line up, me cancel that. Let's say me go party this weekend and a girl want to come party with you. And a girl call me tonight. Me cancel that, you know. So my girl used to have all access to me. Anytime she call is a yes. When me turn big man now, me realize no, wrong move. You make your girl take you for idiot. By being accessible every single time my girl call me. I am available. I am too available. But because you want to be, nobody ever teach with these things. So if we be unavailable, it's a natural thing. If my girl call me, I'm going to rate my girl. I'm going to answer. I'm going to be available. All right, me shuffle up some things, cancel a couple things, and my girl can come through. Those are wrong moves.
Facts.
Wrong move, man. But now we are big, man. We learn. So what me pray to teach the younger heads them as well. Teach the younger man them. Even though some of them won't catch the lesson and some not going to catch the lesson, you still have to teach same way. Say, focus on you as young youth. Me have a son, you know. Me have a son who at 25, you know. And when him at 21, him girlfriend thief £1,400 from him, like take a picture in backyard, back and front, and let's go shopping.
Mad. I would have been mad.
The biggest thing about it, when my son called me over the yard to come chat to Fear Father was telling me that that's my princess. She can do no wrong. Man, say, are you? You're wicked.
You see what man think that? You see, that's why even if you have a daughter and she's a big girl, you got to make sure you ain't taking the side and all things. You got to look at things from because that's how you could get yourself deaded. And then man's deaded for a reason. A man don't know what man's dead for. So me, like I said, anyone call me for anything, I make sure I do my thorough investigations into what's actually going on. Not what people said to me, what's actually going on. I want to hear her side, his side, and then I want to hear the truth. Then I'm going to be able to establish the truth.
That's right.
And whatever I establish it on is what it stays on. But I'm not going to be too jumpy to something if I'm not fully understanding the whole situation. So I'm not in a situation where I'm blindsided by something.
Yeah.
Because that father's called blindsided. It's like he can't see from a side. And that's how she always take advantage of people and then run back to him.
But for him on the same topic, the other day I was on the Instagram and I mentioned that same scenario and two ladies was on the screen as well. And here the ladies them. When I say my son get robbed for £1,400 at the age of 21 by his girlfriend, hear them. But pastor, that ain't enough money. And that was so disgusting to hear. Not that pastor, she shouldn't have done that.
Thank you.
That ain't enough money. So me say, when uno a thief, yeah, uno thief more than that. That me ask them. When uno a thief, uno thief more than that. If it's $1, £1, and that's a robbery. Because you need to ask for that £1, 1,400 of them.
1,400 is a lot of money, bro.
For a 21-year-old guy.
Bro, any money that's robbed for me, that's over, for me personally, £20, you've robbed a lot from me. £1,400, you took my life savings. Like, not to say you've took my life savings, but it's as if you've took that because I never gave you authority for that. And that's my hard-earned work money. Whatever I done to hard earn my money for you to take my money.
That's right.
You better pay me back, or someone in your family better pay me back. Or there's gonna be severe consequences. I don't that's how I'm rising up my thing. Because in the court of law, if someone done it, so you can get them put in prison.
Mm-hmm. But the big woman them say that ain't enough money. But
it's a crime.
They don't intend to. All right, accountability you mentioned earlier. That they then just divert accountability by saying that's not a lot of money, so you shouldn't feel no way.
So you let people rob you then. And you know, that's why I said women can't raise men. Because if that's the advice she's giving to her son, then it's like he's gonna let all the girls take him for idiot. And his whole life he's gonna be taken for idiot. He's gonna be like, yeah, she robbed me. She took my money. She boxed me in my face.
A pussy pension, man. That's what they call it in Jamaica. Yeah, a pussy pension.
Pussy pension?
Yeah.
I ain't paying no pussy, no pension. Straight. No pussy getting pension. Yeah?
Damn, boy. Man, I don't see the benefit of having a relationship. The way our ladies make it seems nowadays, there's no benefit to it for men to have a relationship, because when we go in a relationship, we see that somebody who them try extract, whether with attention or with money. So me not time for be not get to try extract nothing from me. I get just go suck some wood and go here, man. Make sure you're not my dick. I mean, them say, as I said earlier on, them say, you don't like. I say, give me something to like and I will like you, because you're not acting like how somebody should like somebody. Be nice, be respectful. But then, if you know female nature, a woman cannot be nice and a woman cannot be grateful. Because remember, the song where Janet Jackson sing, it says, what have you done for me lately? Yeah. That means, say, if you did move 15 mountains for your woman before and swim 16 shark-infested sea and carried it goodies con gear, and you haven't done it within the last 6 months or a year, that song apply. What have you done for me lately? So you cannot satisfy them. You cannot please them, because God give them eyelash, them change it. God give them breasts, them change it. Booty, them change it. Skin color, them change it. So what we mere mortals can do?
Yeah, that was the finishing touch. I were done for tonight. But hey, people, like, comment, and subscribe. I only pass it. Tell them about your socials. Tell them what socials you're on.
Instagram, I have one named The Honey Church. Everything with me is spelled D-A. And the Honey Pastor spelled P-A-S-T-A-R, not with the O in it or no E in it or whatever. I have a TikTok as well called the_honey_pastor. And my YouTube channel is The Honey Channel, and I have one with the Red Pill, Bad Twin Red Pill. And I am on the radio. I'm on www.citylockradio.com, 89.4 in the FM dial. Tomorrow, Saturday, between the hour of 11 and 3 o'clock. And Wednesday, Men's Day, between the hour of 11 and 3 o'clock. And I have a Tuesday program that I do play the unfamous artists, them like the UK artists or any artist over the world that is not famous. I play them from Tuesday from 6 till 9 and a Tuesday in the PM. Yeah. So check me out if you can.
Check him out. It's gonna put everything in the link in the description. You already know what it is, man.